Friday, baby. Friday evening. What up? What up? Tag your team, let them know we rolling. What up? We talking distraction. Distraction. People not being able to perform at a high level because of distractions. You ever heard that before? Distractions, 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 distractions. I want to do this, I want to do that, but I can't do it because I'm distracted. I'm distracted. I'm distracted. I would be able to focus on this. I would be able to take this serious, but I'm just distracted. You get what I'm saying? You ever heard people say that? I'm just distracted. You ever heard people say that? I'm just distracted. Distracted, distracted, distracted. So I said, you know what? Let's talk about that. Let's have a Get Out Your Feelings Friday conversation about distractions. The truth about distractions, because what people think are distractions are not distractions at all. Here, what up? Here, you got to go cop that beast fuel for you. You got to go cop that beast fuel. Get it in your life. That beast fuel is off the chain. For all entrepreneurs, that beast fuel is off the chain. For all entrepreneurs. Go download it. Appreciate you, Wayne. Wonder Wayne. My man Wayne. Wayne, you got to cop that beast fuel. If you haven't, go down, look, click the link in my bio, cop that beast fuel. Listen, it's going to bless your life, boost your business, right? But feel me on this. Feel me on this. We talking distractions. Watch this. We talking distractions. And before, I came on here early just to chop it up, and I asked a question, right? And the question that I asked was, right? Have you ever heard somebody say, team, have you ever heard somebody say that the reason why I can't focus or the reason why I can't do something is because I got too many distractions? Have you ever heard that? I got too many distractions. Have you ever heard people say, I can't listen. I would love to do, I just got too many distractions, but I got these people in my life, I got this in my life, I got that in my life. You get what I'm saying? I got too many distractions. I got too many people, too many things, too many different things coming at me. I'm involved in too many things. I got too many distractions. And I said, well, let's dive into the distraction conversation, because I believe I'm gonna set some people free today on the strength of helping them truly understand what exactly is a distraction. Because what I found out and what I personally believe is that over the years of what people have called distractions or blamed things on distractions, they were actually not distractions at all. They were actually not distractions at all. What people have called distractions incorrectly, what they really are is desires. Say, wait a minute. You ever heard these success people say, man, if you're going to win, look, you ever heard success people say, if you're going to win big in life or you're going to succeed at a high level, you got to learn how to manage distractions. You ever heard people say that? Like, you know, motivational speakers, whatever. Have you ever heard people say that if you want to win big, you really want to achieve a lot of goals, you have got to become a master at managing distractions? How many of y'all heard that? How many of you ever heard that? You got to become, look, time, you got to manage time, and you got to manage your distractions. You ever heard that? Man, I got to manage this. And they say, damn, distractions. And I'm looking at my own life, and I'm like, distractions? What the hell? What are people so distracted by that causes them not to focus, or causes them to lose focus, or causes them to get off track, right? Like, and I started to really itemize these things, right? That over the years I've heard, you know, what people have, what I call, used as excuses for why they can't do something, or why they don't want to take, or why they choose not to take massive action to be better than what they are today than what they was yesterday. They call it distraction. I just heard so many examples of distractions, right? That people that say they got people distractions, They got group involvement distractions. They got hobby distractions. I didn't hear people blame distractions on television. They didn't blame distractions on the cell phone. You get what I'm saying? I done heard all kind of distractions, like distraction. I done heard people say, man, I just can't sit down long enough, whatever the case may be. And I stopped at there and I said, wait a minute. The stuff that people call distractions, are they actually distractions? Or are they true desires that's inside of a person that they really wanted to exercise these desires, right? In the midst of pursuing the goal or in the midst of going after something big, they also had these other desires. And it just so happened, that the other desires, right, were in contradiction to the requirements of what it took or what it takes to go to another level. So you got these people that's on the path to go to another level, they're on the path to go to another level, but then they get halted, they get stopped, they get stagnant, they roll back. He said, well, why do they roll back? Well, they don't roll back because the desire goes down. They roll back because they also have contradictory desires in them that they actually want to participate in. They actually want to be involved in. They got, we always talk about being around the wrong people, right? Don't be around that person because that person is a distraction, right? That person is a distraction. And I've always looked at, okay, we blaming the people, we blaming the habit. I said, well, wait a minute. Why haven't we honestly we haven't honestly diagnosed that maybe the issue blocking most people's growth and success isn't a distraction at all. Maybe the thing that's blocking most people's growth and desire is growth and success and development is desires. What do you mean? Things that I actually want to do. I just can't tell you I want to do it, because if I tell you I really want to engage in these things, my coach, my mentor, my friend, my partner, my business partner, whoever it is, right? If I actually tell you that I want to involve in these things, you gonna look at me crazy because the true desires that I actually have are in contradiction to the true dream I have. See, the problem for most people is their desires contradict their dream, which negates their drive. I'm gonna say it again. We call this shit distraction. No, it ain't distraction. It's desires you got. No, listen. The problem with most people who go to success, their desires contradict their dream, which in turn negates their drive. I'm gonna say that again. We're talking distractions. What I learned is, team, ain't no such thing as distractions. Do you realize a distraction don't even exist? It's only desires that we call distractions to use as excuses for us not taking massive action. Does that make sense? And what I realize is a hurdle that most people have, right, that limits their growth, is that the real true desires of a human being, 9 times out of 10, they contradict the dream that people say they want to live. It's contradictory. Now, in other words, what you mean? Like the people I'm around, like I'm going to say, man, this person is a distraction, this person is a distraction. But in all honesty, that person ain't no damn distraction. You like being around them. That's the issue. They're not a distraction because those people are, look, those people are those people today. They have always been those people before you develop this dream to want to get big. And 9 times out of 10, they will always be those people. So ain't no such thing as they got people in your life that distract you. No, it ain't. No. The problem is you actually desire to be around the person. That's the honest truth. But you blame it. You calling them a distraction. They ain't no distraction. That people gonna do what people gonna do, right? Or let me say this way. People are going to do what you allow them to do. I'm gonna say that again. People are only gonna do what you allow them to do. So you get these people on these success paths. phone thing. You get these people that's on these success paths, and they start telling you about the dream. Oh man, I'm dreaming. But then all of a sudden they get stuck, they get stagnant, they don't move and all this kind of stuff. And then you ask them about it, they say, boy, if I could just get away from this person, get out this situation, you know, man, I'm so distracted. Shit got me so distracted. And I'm saying, wait a minute. I said this a little while ago. This is an idea. Think about this question, team. We're talking distractions. We're talking distractions, right? Think about this for a second. How can somebody, think about this. How can somebody distract you with something that you're not attracted to? That's my question. How can somebody distract you with something that you are not attracted to? It's $1 million question. See, what I learned is all of the things that people call distractions, they're not distractions because you're attracted to it. Think about it. You attracted to that shit. You attracted to that person. You attracted to that energy. You attracted to that habit. You attracted to that show. You attracted to that place. You attracted to the restaurant. Like whatever the thing is that stops you from really growing and developing, it ain't a distraction. No, because you're attracted to it. And if I'm attracted to it, it's not a distraction. It's an actual desire of mine that I can't admit that is a desire of mine, because if I admit that this is the thing that I'm calling the distraction is actually a desire of mine, then everybody's going to look at me crazy as being a success hypocrite. A success hypocrite? Yeah, a success hypocrite. What do you mean? On one side of your mouth, you talk this big bullshit, I'm going to do it, I'm going to change the world, I'm going to get rich, I'm going to take over, blah, 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 right? At the same time, the actions and the time and energy that you invest in, right, in certain things during certain times of the day, like for example, it's the weekend, right? Now, if you're a business person, right, and you plan for goals, then guess what? If you know anything about business, the weekend is the highest time for business volume. This is when the restaurants make the most money. This is when everybody flying all over the country. People taking airports packed right now, right? They leaving for the weekend, right, to go enjoy their stuff, go to a trip, take a weekend getaway. Hotels is popping, the malls is popping, shit on the weekend. Restaurants is popping, big shopping malls, big businesses rock and roll on weekends. You a big business person. You a big business person. But see, your desire is a working person. Or better yet, your condition is a working person. I'm going to help you out. Yeah, people start a business and you say, man, my dream is to build a big business. Man, I want to be a big business person. No problem. But your desire is still to have the schedule of a normal working person. And I'm trying to say, explain that to me. How can on one side I say I have a dream of being a big business person? What does that mean? On the weekends, big businesses make the most money. We're looking to make the most transactions on the weekend. I want to be a big business person. You do? Yeah. One day I dream of having a multi-million-dollar business. You do? Yeah. What you do on the weekend then? Because if you truly desire to be a multi-million-dollar business person, then go study when do most businesses make a bulk of their money. Not all businesses, but for common businesses, traditional businesses, the weekend is when they ball out of control. That's when everybody's trying to spend money. So what I'm saying is, you look at somebody like a business person, I'm saying, wait a minute. If your dream is to build a big business, and big businesses thrive on weekends. Right now, it's Friday, going into the weekend. Think about what your actions are regarding your business. Or do you say, well, it's Friday, now it's time to go do what I desire? I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. What I'm telling you is, I ain't saying nothing wrong with your desires. What I'm saying to y'all today is, don't call your true desires a distraction, because your true desires ain't no damn distraction. They are desire. You are actually attracted to it. You actually want to go out for a drink. That's not a distraction. Now watch this. Does making certain actions take you away from being productive? Does involving being in certain relationships with people not benefit the productive side of you? 100% of the time. But what I'm saying is, we can no longer call your true desires a distractions, because I say this from a spiritual standpoint. The devil is the father of deceit. He's the father of deception. He's a master at it, right? From the beginning of time, the devil, some people call him the enemy, he has been the master at deceiving people. What do you mean? Making people believe that one thing is really good, when in actuality, that thing that I made you believe was really good for you is really bad. He's a master at doing that to people. He's been doing that shit to people since the beginning of time. What has he been doing, Twine? He's been, look, the devil, right? The enemy, right? The spiritual being that want to steal, kill, and destroy all your God-given talent and potential, right? What has he been doing from the beginning of time? He has been using people's desires against them. That's what he's been doing. He's not using no distractions. He's been using your desires. Think about that. It's been desires. So I'm saying, in what point of humanity did we start calling people's true desires distractions? The key to being successful ain't got shit to do with no distraction. The key to being successful in life and getting out of the funk and getting out of the stagnation is you got to be honest about your desires. It ain't managing no damn distractions. It's being honest about your desires. Because from the beginning of time, the only thing the enemy can send your way to deceive you from a point of making you believe that on one side, the things that you engage in, the things that you invest your time in, the people that you associate with, your relationships, all I got to do is to get you to believe that this group of people is good for you. This group of people loves you. This group of people actually cares for you. Here, I got something for my black people. That's your people. That's bullshit. Man, y'all people so mediocre out here fooling around with your people. That's deception. No, that's your people. With your people, on Fridays, we do this. On Saturdays, we do this. On Sundays, we do this. My question is, who established that tradition? Did a successful person establish that tradition? What y'all do on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday? Where did tradition come from? What class of person did the things that for whatever reason, when you all of a sudden got a dream to be better in life, right? When you all of a sudden got a dream to get super duper rich, when you got a dream to build wealth, right? When you got a dream in your heart to change your family legacy or to build wealth, when you got that dream, my question to you is, who was the person that established the traditions that you call distractions, which ain't really a distraction, but you just have the desire in you to want to participate? And because you got to participate, you blaming your lack of growth, you blaming your lack of success on them. You blaming your lack of growth and your lack of success on it. It ain't got shit to do with it. No, it's got everything to do with the play they call. Here's the reality. You like running the plays that mediocre people call. That's the truth. That's the cold hard truth. The problem for most people's success is that you actually like engaging and participating at the life plays that mediocre people call. You love executing it. Look about that for a second. How the hell do you plan on being a big success, right? How do you ever plan on being $1 million success if you actually love running and executing the plays of an average and mediocre person, but you cannot stand running the plays of a super successful person? Let that sink in for a second. Team, let that sink in for a second. Respect greatness. You can't expect greatness if you don't respect. I'm helping you out right now. All that, I don't hear that distraction shit. That's a lie. The fact that people say the reason why they can't win is because of distraction is a bold-faced lie. That is not true. The devil has never used a distraction from the beginning of the time to get God's people off their mark. The number one thing the devil has always used was their own desires. Damn. Go do your study. You can't distract somebody with something they're not attracted to. You can't. Think about it. So when you say, man, oh man, I can't focus, man, I just can't sit down. Oh man, I can't study, I can't read, I can't. Your win is because of your attractions, not your distractions. No, your attractions. That's why you're not winning at a high level, because you're attracted to that, and then you let society manipulate you in believing that you have to be there or you have to do that. You ain't got to do shit you don't want to do as a human being. You understand? You don't have to do shit you don't want to do as a human being, but everything that you decide to do, you had a desire to do. Say that again. Everything that you decided to do, you actually desired to do. I done heard people say over my career, oh man, I love the focus, man, I just can't focus, man, the job, look, Keisha, man, the job got, man, it's distracting me. The job ain't distracting shit. The job was the job before your ass got hired. The job was the job while you was hired. The job gonna be the job after you leave, or after they let your ass go. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh man, my job, I can't win because my job. No. You attracted to that place. You attracted to it. That's the real issue. Until you be honest, like, damn, say, dog, like, am I attracted to this place? Yes, you attracted to this place. You attracted to the comfort. You attracted to the people. You attracted to the routine. You attracted to the system. You attracted to the familiarity. And that's why you stay. And that attraction will disregard the fact that you will never get paid what you know you valuable or what you work to get paid to live how you want to live. That's how powerful attraction is. That you would disregard your own value just to keep the attraction there. We call it security. It ain't got shit to do with security. It's attraction. You attracted to it because it's easy. You attracted to it because it's comfortable. You attracted to it because it's familiar to you. Oh, but you calling that shit a distraction. No, you actually desire to go there. That's crazy, huh? Damn. See, you got to get. Hey, listen. I'm helping y'all today. Distraction. That's the reality. Nah, it ain't no distractions. It's attraction. You got to manage. You heard it here first, right? The secret to winning in life ain't got nothing to do with managing distractions. The truth is, you got to learn how to be honest with your attractions. Y'all hold that 18. I'm coming back. I'm going to register. Y'all just hold that right quick, right? Damn, wait, say it again. Team, if you ain't go, listen. Before I'm coming back, right? But before I hop on, I'm about to hop right back on. Got to run the store right quick. Listen to this. The issue that's stopping most people's growth and success don't have nothing to do with managing distractions. It has everything to do with being honest about your attractions.
My God.
Think about that. Huh? What you really attracted to. See, if somebody tells me what they really attracted to, I can pinpoint why they don't have more success from what they say they dream to have. No, I know you don't have the success. You know why? Because you're too attracted to that. You're not distracted by that. No, you're too attracted to that. And it's hard to achieve high levels of success when you're still attracted to the plays and executing the plays of average and mediocre people. But you get so uncomfortable being around people that are constantly challenging you to grow. See, most people are not attracted to that. So when they're in environments around progressive people, right? Moving people, successful people, people that always want to make another move. Let's make another move. Let's make another play for another dollar. That's uncomfortable to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, but I know I need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that it's like you double-edged sword. The Bible said double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to tiptoe around the environment, or you're going to stay around the environment of the successful, progressive people a little longer, but you're really not going to put your foot on the gas around them. You just want to keep a little connection with them, just in case, there may be some kind of easier way for you to do it. But in actuality, your success story, or I ain't gonna call it a success story, your business story or your business journey will always be this line, right? Man, I'm on track to do this. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get focused. That's what everybody say. I just got to get focused. You know what I'm saying? I know what to do. I just got to get focused. I don't know what to do. I got to get focused. Why you ain't got focused then? If you know what to do, why you ain't focused? Is it because you got distractions? No. It's because you haven't been honest about your attractions. So, for example, what type of people are you attracted to? And I ain't talking intimately. I'm just talking socially. Think about that for a second. What type of people are you attracted to? That's $1 million question, ain't it? Because all these people y'all calling distractions, they're attractions to you. You attracted to them. And until you evaluate, damn dog, what makes me attracted to this type of people? Not necessarily a specific person. No, the class of person. Why am I so effing attracted to spending time every damn week, every other day on the phone with this type of person? Why am I attracted to that? Because it's the attraction to mediocrity that kills your ability to do the work necessary to get the success you dream about. See, the problem for most people isn't distraction. No, it's that their desires contradict their dream, which kills their drive. Listen, I'm going to hop off. Listen, go down Little Beachview. Listen, go down Little Beachview. Listen, go down Little Beachview right now. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I'm coming back on, but you got to download Beachview right now. That shit off the chain, right?